definitely eating the humble pie right now. Whatever got you here, whatever blessing, skill, person, idea, mentality, sleep schedule, whatever that got you to where you are, regardless of how you feel about where you are, it will not get you to where you want to be. I'm sorry. You're going to have to get more dialed in. You're going to have to get more focused. You're going to have to be more intentional. You're going to have to be more on point. You're going to have to be on time more. What's up, Tyree? You're going to have to do everything so much better if you want to get to this level that you want to get to, right? Like my sleep schedule could be a lot better. And until I get that in place, there is a ceiling to how much I can grow. And I need to figure that out fast. Something that was helpful today was there's a little closet next to my bed, and I prayed in that closet today, which was really good. I'm like, you know what? If I feel tempted or stressed, I'll just go to that prayer closet and do that. Yeah, I played some Ultimate Frisbee today, so I'm actually walking to the gym. And I haven't been to the gym for let's see. I would guess it was about a year ago, the last time I went to the gym. So the most consistent I've been at going to the gym was 3 months. That was when I was in high school. So if we could do more than 3 months in a row, that would be fantastic. If we could do more than 3 months in a row. And it's on me. It's on me. The time's going to fly by either way, right? But this is the truth. Whatever got you here, it's not going to be enough. It isn't. I think that's why when we go to sleep or you've worked on something and you just feel like there's that piece, that there's that part that you're just reaching for and it's just not there. And it's like, well, maybe that's on the other side of more consistency, more good days. There's going to be a big storm in Arizona. Dang. Is it going to be like a thunderstorm? Probably like a thunderstorm. Well, I hope you enjoy the thunderstorm. I saw this thing today that was saying that YouTube is going to be increasing their YouTube partner program requirements, meaning making it harder. So it's going to go from 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months needed to 8,000, which is double. 4,000 was already a lot. I'm already... You had a hubbub? Nice. Yeah, like I'm already like not... Like 4,000 was already a lot. So to get to 8,000, it's going to be a lot. But if I make it to 4,000 by February 2027, I think I'll get in the YouTube Partner Program that way. So, yeah, 4 months? No, it's August. So I got 6 months. 6 months. 6 months to get in the YouTube Partner Program from right here on out. Which means I need to do a lot more shorts. I need to post other stuff. I need to work on other stuff because what got me here is not going to get me there. You can think that the best is behind you, but you are wrong. The best is in the potential of what you can do right now because you have more days, you have more perspective, you have more understanding, you have probably more resources, so you can do something with it. I don't know what is going on with my hair. It's a complete joke, but that's okay. We're on day 30 of daily YouTube streams, so that is cool. I just applied for some jobs, which was all right. And yeah, just like if you can get to understand yourself better and give yourself what you need to treat things, they're gonna be okay. Today, I just needed to go on this walk after doing the applying for jobs because I could force it, but I was like, I really don't want to force it. I really don't. So there's no reason to force it. It's just the truth, man. So like, we all have days that are better than others. Still showing up on here is a win, obviously. Slowly making progress, slowly moving things along. Don't know what's going on with my hair, but that's okay. Tonight, after doing the time at the gym, the plan is to write a lot, clean my room, get some other things more figured out, and yeah, because we're almost at 10,000 steps. That's cool. So that's cool. But yeah, need to get better with the sleep schedule. Told my roommate I was going to go to bed at a good time tonight, so I gotta be true to that and actually do that. But yeah, that is that. So it just goes to show, you're gonna need to give more. You're gonna have to be at a better spot. There's just a lot of things. If you really want to get to where you want to be. Now, if you don't want to get to where you want to be, you want to just kind of be stuck and just sort of jump around and have moments where you feel like things are working out, but it's not actually like really going great, that's also fine. But if you want to get to like that farther place, if you want to like get in the best shape of your life, then obviously you can't do what you've been doing. Obviously you need to be more disciplined with going to sleep. Obviously you need to open up and cherish more time with other people that are going to be those people that'll help you keep going and eventually reach those goals and dreams. You're going to have to make space for those people. You cannot make space for people or materials or anything that would throw you off overboard. Because when you're running your own ship, you're the captain. Looking at the CEO of different companies, you're the captain of the ship, then you need to be as on point as you possibly can be. You have no excuse. Because for you being in that position, you have to. There's no other way you can do it. And again, this goes back to doing better than you've ever done before. So I was working on a poem today about giving everything I have to God instead of holding back certain things. And yeah, I'm confident that if I really truly did that, really put myself out there and just continued forward, like things would work out and be okay. But it's definitely a struggle, man. It's a struggle when things don't feel like they're going well. When you have a not great hair day. Hello.
Hi.
Or whatever is going on. That's that. But again, you can look back at what were you doing 2 days ago? What were you thinking 6 hours ago? What were you telling yourself? So I've been playing Ultimate Frisbee more with my roommate, and recently I've just been really good about telling myself, you can catch anything you want. Anything you want. You can go after it. And I think that mentality has helped me to get a couple more Frisbees that I would have otherwise not gotten. And so I think the key and the goal and the thing that would be great for me to do is to apply that, extend that to anything. Like, I can get any job that I want. I could get any girl that I want. And then, of course, there's behaviors that must follow any declaration of faith like that. Because it's certainly not a declaration of like complete knowledge, because you haven't done that yet. But all this goes to say, it's like when you've experienced healing, and you know you've experienced healing, and things have gotten better, and you've learned things that you didn't know before, and then you live in line with that, well, then all of a sudden you're unlocking doors. You're able to experience more than you could before, right? There's the ceiling has raised because you're in a new room with a new ceiling. So in any case, I'm looking forward to more Ultimate Frisbee. Has to be like a crow or something. It's like ah. It's pretty funny. So yeah, whatever thinking got you to where you are now, you're gonna need new thinking to get to where you want to be. That's just how it is. Like, if you want to have something, there's a Thomas Jefferson quote: if you want something you never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. You cannot, you must be willing to do that. So yeah, that's that. When you can be more full send, when you can be moving along, when you can be doing these things that are really going to lead you and get you where you want to be, life can get better in a hurry. It really can. Down to accepting that fact that this is going to be a quick fix, and if you want to get to that higher level, you're going to have to do new things, because what got you here will not get you where you want to be. It just won't. Today's day 30 of the daily YouTube live streams. That's great, but I need to post a lot more shorts and stuff if I want to hit partner by February. I think if I posted a whole lot more and just full send on that, a full send meaning everything I have, then things could turn around quite quickly. But stay small, stay underneath the old ceiling, stay stressed. Well, I mean, it's a lot of what you're gonna get, but these new behaviors can unlock new doors, new things for you. So, but yeah, I think one of the biggest things I'm working on is not feeling like I feel forced to do things. Because I've had times where people invited me to things and you can feel forced to go. And that's not good. Like, you don't have to go. Like, you don't have to do that. You have free will. Like, this is a free country if you're in the United States. So act differently. You will be responsible for whatever the consequence is, but if you really stack the deck in your favor, you can get a lot done. I still hear that crow. It's like, oh! No, it's not like that. It's like, ah! Ah! It's kind of funny. But yeah, that's that. I need to stack the mornings more in my favor too. I was talking to one of my roommates about that too. It's like, I would like to get better with waking up and getting the 10,000 steps game so on point that I don't even have to think about it. Like right now, I think I'm at 15 days in a row, which is solid, but that's not enough to be like a super locked in habit. So yeah, it's kind of what we're looking at right now, just getting the habits more locked in, getting all these things in a better place, and then recognizing and rewarding. Yeah, I think it's those 3 R's of reinforce, reward, and repeat. It's a lot of what it comes down to. But yeah, life goes on. But I do think that's a very important that you like doing. There's goals you have, and you need to keep working towards those. Like doing these daily live streams, I don't expect anything crazy to happen from them, but it does help me to show up for myself, to talk about what's going on, right? And that's a part of it. That's one of the building blocks, is accountability with yourself. I think planning is a very important part. Planning in line with goals that you have. Planning with having the end in mind. Like visionaries, they imagine a world that doesn't exist yet, and they start from backwards, basically. That's something that Stu Draper's talked about on his podcast, and he shared some stuff on his Instagram pretty recently about that too. It's like you must be willing to start from the end, work back to where you are now, and just fight for it, man. Just fight for it. If you fight for it long enough, like you'll eventually come out on top. You think of any video game, you think of any, well, mostly video games is what I'm thinking about. When you put yourself into the match, you learn, you grow, you get better at the game, your character levels up. Eventually you're gonna break through. Eventually you're gonna win. You're gonna experience that continuous flow of the joy and the learning, the healing, the faith and the peace, without ever having this moment where you let things backtrack and get sidetracked and all that stuff. That doesn't mean you're always gun to the, pedal to the metal. It just means that you're consistent. And that's really what it is, to be consistent. Because you could be the best police officer, you could be the best husband, boyfriend, father, whatever, one day, but then if you drop the ball in a big way, the next day, well, you're probably going to be remembered more for the not good thing than the good thing, because the most recent behavior is the not good thing. So things back on track, well, you make sure you stack up a lot of the good behavior. Alex Hormozy talks about a lot about, choosing who you want to be, proving it with small wins. Building up evidence if you don't have much else. Building up evidence of showing up. And yeah, a lot of it just comes down to just continuously showing up. Regardless of how not much you want to show up, like when you don't want to show up at all. Right? Still just showing up anyway. But again, and it's also about believing in something better. Making space for your mind, making space for things, and believing in something better. Letting these things flow and go and do their thing. I don't think a ton of social media use is good for anybody. I don't. I think it's good to post things, if you have like a business or something like that, that can be a really good thing. But just to spend a ton of time scrolling, that you could be working or building something or writing something. Yeah, I don't think that's good use of the time, because the time is going to fly by. You're not going to get the time back. You're not going to be able to get any of those late night temptation moments when you fell into a temptation, or any of the times when you chose to be true. You're not going to get any of that back. It's all done and done. So this hair is crazy. But Yeah, that's kind of that. My brain feels pretty decently calm, which is good. I think that's because of all the running around I've done today with the ultimate frisbee. I did have this one catch, or wasn't a catch. I had a couple really good defensive plays. One where there's this guy waiting for to catch the frisbee, and I bolted from the other side and made it the other side, and then whacked, like, opened my hand out and was able to knock it away just in time. After, there's this guy named John who wanted to help me with my throw, which was awesome because I'm already a decent ultimate frisbee player, but once you have a good throw, you improve these things, it just improves everything. And I wasn't even thinking about that, which shows that there's people that, they think free, they can think on your behalf, they can do all that stuff to help you out. But overall, yeah, it feels good. All you have to do is get the momentum going and don't stop. Keep the momentum going of all the good things. Even, see, like, there's going to be times where it's just going to be so boring and you're going to wish you had something besides what you're doing. And yet you're going to feel satisfied. You're going to feel confident. You're going to feel at peace with yourself when you go to bed. And then there's also going to be those times when you choose the right thing, as you've done many times before, and there's going to be something really, really good that happens, and it's just going to really reinforce all that. And that's going to be a beautiful thing. But you can't expect it every time. But what you can expect and know is that if you do make space for a temptation that is going to take you downtown to Satan's land, that is not going to be good. It's not going to be good, and it's going to throw you off your game, and it's going to cause you to want to not be seen by people. It's going to cause you to want to run away and stuff. But again, what got you here won't get you there. It won't. You need to be different. You need to act different. You need to choose different. Different is that's the only way. It's getting out of your comfort zone. It's choosing something new. And yeah, just getting it out there. But yeah, I'm very pleased that we're at 30 days in a row of daily YouTube live streams. That's great. If I had this streak of doing the window washing every single one of these days, I'm sure I would be in a much better financial place. But that's okay. You can start now. Start today. But again, it's the same thing. What got you here? Every single thing that got you here, it's not gonna be sufficient. You're gonna more. So you're gonna have to you need to obviously take care of yourself. That's the minimum. You need to get sleep. You need to, hydrate, shower, exercise, all that stuff. That's the minimum. And then, yeah, just building things up. I do think how you see things, how you imagine things in your mind is super, super, super important. Because I think sometimes I look at, like, writing in my journal or taking a shower or getting good sleep as the work. And I guess it's an element of the work, but it's not the work itself. The work itself is, it's showing up when you don't want to. It's putting out the video that you don't think it's that great, or the newsletter or whatever. It's putting it out there. It's getting it in circulation. That is the real work. That is what you cannot skip. And you will have moments, like I said, you'll have moments where you'll experience peace and joy, and even to say no to temptation is to say yes to elevation. That's what it is. So that's what we're doing right now. Saying no to temptation, saying yes to elevation. Rising up. So anyway, that's really what I have for you today. I'll let you know how the gym goes tomorrow. We'll have to shoot for doing it at noon. And yeah, you know, it just makes me think about like just the time. It starts small. So start small, be focused, and yeah, you're gonna have to do more than what you've done up to this point. That is a guaranteed thing. So yeah, that is that. Now is the time to build. Now is the time to stack up these days in your favor. It is not the time to sit on your bum and stress about stuff. Because it's a short time. Anyway, that's what I'll leave with you for today. It will get better as you get better. So yeah. And I know I've talked about this before, but it will get better as you get better. Stack up the days in your favor. We'll get better. Sometimes you have to prove yourself right, you know? You do. That's tough. It's a tough, difficult thing to do. But you can do it. It can be done. It's been done before. It starts with a decision to live, and then to live in line with that decision. That's where it has to begin. But yeah, it's just, I mean, showing in and day out, showing up, doing the right thing, staying focused, continually elevating your processes, not making space for any internal chaos that would throw you off your game, and continuing forward. That is what it's going to require. Massive storm. Nice. Storms are good. Storms are good. Well, I hope you stay safe, dude. Do hope you stay safe. You just never know, man. Just never know. Anyway, folks, I think that's it's a good place to end. But good luck, Tyree, of chasing that storm. Gonna keep chasing better me so I can get to a better place. So, day 30 in the books. We keep going. Catch you later, dude. Appreciate you.